Hello and thank you for joining me. My name is Heather Forgan. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in Scotland. My website is stampwithnellie.com. My friend Karen over at Corrie Papercrafts does a simple project on her YouTube channel every Sunday. So she has Simple Sundays. I will post a link to Karen's channel so that you can check that out. So using Karen as a inspiration, I have decided to do a simple project for you today, and I am using products from our beginner stamper brochure. The product that really caught my eye as soon as I saw it was this cute fruit stamp set, and you can buy a set of mini stamping spots that are really quite small, easy to stamp up. We suggest that you get a clear block and some Whisper White cardstock, and you can get that whole thing. You'd be able to make loads of little cards and tags using all of these products for the price of £54. Or if you're already a stamper and you just want to get the stamp set like me, then this stamp set is just £15, and it comes with all of these really cute stamps. While I was shopping recently, I came across some sweeties and thought, I have to have these sweeties and I have to make a project with the cute fruit sweet for these sweeties. And this is what I came up with. Now this might look quite complicated, but honestly it is easier than it looks, because I have used one of the mini pizza boxes that Stampin' Up sell. Now these are food safe. They have a shiny side and a matte side. So the shiny side is the food safe side. So you could put cookies in there, or flapjack, something like that, something that is fresh food, and it would be absolutely fine in that. So let's get cracking. As I say, these boxes come ready for you just to assemble. So there's a couple of little bits that need taken out, and they just come out easily. And then it is simply a case of folding all of these score lines so that it'll go together nice and easily. Just take a moment to pre-fold them and make your life even easier. There we go. So these two bits, I've got a little tab there, and when you fold that up there's a little hole there, so those bits go in there, and then that bit folds over and will click in to that hole there as well, and that's it. You then just fold it up like a mini pizza box, and there you go. You've got a little box that's nice and easy to decorate, or you could just put a ribbon around it and gift it to someone. There's quite a few different packaging options in the annual catalogue. You'll find them on page 152, but there are lots of new ones in the mini catalogue for August to December 2020 as well. So there's loads of different options for creating your own packaged gifts. So let's get on with the stamping, and we'll decorate that at the end. Now I've already prepped most of the bits, and I shouldn't have stuck that on top. piece of Whisper White card that is 3 1/8 by 3 1/8 square. I'm using colours that come in the set of mini stamping spots, just in case you want to purchase that to make your own. So the pineapple, I am using Daffodil Delight, which is rather juicy. There we go. And at the top of the pineapple, I'm going with Shaded Spruce. Just make sure you've got that well linked up. And there we go. How easy is that? With photopolymer it's fantastic because you can see through the stamp and you can see exactly where you're lining things up. It makes it super, super easy. Okay, now how cute are these faces? When I used to work with someone who, if I ever left a banana on my desk when I went away for a meeting or whatever, I would come back and she would have drawn a face on it. So that's another one of the reasons why I decided I really needed to get this stamp set. So thank you, Irene, for the excuse to buy this. Okay, now I'm going to be using the same stamp with a few different colours. I managed to get a huge amount of green on my hand already. So I use my simple chamois just to clean it in between so that I don't contaminate one colour onto the other on my ink pad. And I want to fill in. I've got so many stamps ready I can't remember where I put them all. So I'm gonna fill the green ones, which was Granny Apple Green, by the way, with that. And then I'm going to bring in Flirty Flamingo. Which makes it look like a pink grapefruit. Oh dear. Right, bear with me. You could take your time and make sure you get it right. Like that. Okay, and I am going to bring in Basic Grey. I'll get rid of that one just now. And that one for now, just before I put my finger in it again. So, Basic Grey, and I've actually put 2 stamps onto this one block there. Tiny little block. It's fab. And I'll just mix them up. Switch it over. Do the moustaches. Too cute. Yeah, he looks like he's kind of winking in that one, doesn't he? Sorted. Okay, and just to fill in the gaps, I stamped the word smile. And I hadn't mounted that one. Too many stamps I wanted to use and not enough blocks. And just brought in Gorgeous Grape. And again, all of these colours are in the assortment of Stampin' Spots that you can buy in this suite. But you can buy them separately as well. Okay. Cute. And all I'm going to do is mount that to a piece of Granny Apple Green card this time around. That is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I can simply put that on to the top of my box. Fabulous. I stamped the sentiment, I couldn't ask for a sweeter friend, in Gorgeous Grape card onto a little scrap of Whisper White, and I'm just going to trim a bit off the ends just to shorten that down. And add that on. And I can cover up my stamping mistakes as well. Down there. Okay, now, as you'll see, I've decorated the side of these ones. And I've already cut 4 pieces of Granny Apple Green that measure 3 1/4 by 7/8, and I have stamped this piece of Whisper White. Similar stamping to what we've done on there, just without the little smiley faces, and I've actually added in some of the smaller stamps on this as well. So bear with me while I clean off that stamp, and I can mount that one, clean off that one, and mount this one. So as you'll see, I've got different colours there, but they're not really, it's just different strengths of the same ink. So I'll show you on a scrap of card, when I find my scrap of card, how I did that. Okay, now I still didn't find the bit that I did prepare, so I've got another bit here. Honestly, I don't have the biggest desk in the world, but it's like the Bermuda Triangle sometimes. So, what I did was use full strength and then not bother inking it up and doing stamping it again, so that you get that different tone, and that is often referred to as stamping off, because normally you would stamp it off onto a piece like that and then use it, but I'm using both. Okay, so that's the only difference I did with that. Now I can put my ink pads away, because as I say, already done that, but all I need to do is chop this piece up, and it is already 3 1/8 of an inch wide. So I want to chop that down to 3/4 of an inch. So I will be using this side to measure, and that's an inch, that's 3/4 of an inch. There, okay, so you've got 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now I would always tend to do a larger piece than I needed, and then if there was any bits that I didn't stamp perfectly, I can avoid using them if possible. I thought I'd found it there, but I hadn't. It's another bit of scrap whisper white, honestly. So I am just going to mount them onto there. Okay, so I've now got the 4 pieces that I need, and it is simply a case of adding glue to them and popping them around the sides of the box. Okay, all that remains is for me to add in a nice little mixture of these sweeties. It's maybe a bit generous. There we are. Perfect. Cute as, and a lovely fun gift to give to a sweet friend. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please give me a thumbs up and a comment. And if you've not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click on that button so that you get to see the next things that I create. As always, all of the products that I've used will be listed in my blog, and there's a link to that blog in the description bar below. Thank you again. Take care. Bye.